The fun fair is an entertaining day for all the family. Who doesn't love a scary roller coaster or the waltzer or eating as many hot dogs as possible? Now, throughout history, fun fairs have featured some of the earliest examples of games and rides that we still love today, including the penny arcade, shooting galleries and entertaining shows. But when did these first fun fairs come about, and how did they develop into the family fun attractions that we still love today? Now, fun fairs have been a staple of family days out in the UK for centuries. One of the earliest fairs recorded was Bartholomew's Fair in 1133. This was during the reign of English King Henry I. This fair wasn't quite as fun as the fun fairs that we know today, and many people coming to the fair were there to trade goods and to find a great bargain. However, there were some elements of entertainment, such as dancing, music and competitive tournaments. Now, this is a picture of a typical fun fair, and as you can see, there are lots of rides and entertainment, but these rides weren't all invented at the same time, and they all have their own individual history. Let me explain. So since the 17th century, small rides were powered by man and horse. These are the swings. They were very popular during the Georgian period, and by the 19th century they became the swinging boats, and this was a direct development from the original swings. Then we have chairplanes. These were developed in Birmingham in 1888, and as you can see, they hold a lot more people. And then we get a little bit bigger. We have the captive flying machines. Now, these are really big, and they were first introduced to Blackpool in 1904, and this is very recognisable. This is the carousel, also known as the gallopers, and it first appeared in Britain in 1893, and then George W. Ferris, he introduced the Ferris wheel to the 1893 Chicago Fair. Now, the first dodgem track was invented in 1921 by Billy Butlins, and the earliest helter-skelter appeared in the start of the 20th century, maybe in Blackpool, maybe in Coney Island. We're not quite sure as the dates are very close. And the first water chute was created in 1893, and this developed into the modern day log flume. And the roller coasters, well, they have their own unique story. So back in 1884, they were known as switchback railways, and a person would climb a tower, sit in one of the carts, allow gravity to pull the cart down the track. Halfway down the track, you would get out of the cart, climb another tower, sit in another cart, and allow gravity to bring you back down a track towards the beginning of the ride. The next development, they created a loop. So a person would climb the tower, get in the car, they would allow gravity to take them down the track, but it would be a loop so that you would start and finish at the same place. The next development is the side friction roller coaster, in which the cart effectively runs on a track within a trough, and this allows it to go faster around the corners. The next part is the under friction system, which was patented in 1912, and it consisted of wheels beneath the car which held it to the underside of the track. And in the 1950s, tubular steel tracks were developed, allowing the caterpillar, like this picture, to be created. In the 1860s and 70s, the fun fair truly took off. The first steam-powered carousels saw many people finally enjoy the first mechanised fun fair ride. These galloping horses are a much beloved feature of the carousel, and you can still see the same design across the country today. Now, this was a time without modern technology, and so fun fairs were a place of wonder for those living in Victorian Britain, when the average Brit was still travelling by horse and cart. These fun fairs must have been marvellous, a magical place. The first fun fairs of the 20th century introduced the idea of an enclosed place of wonder, often an area where people could simply enjoy the day out without thinking about their problems. This is still the case with the modern fun fair today. Fun fairs and fairgrounds aim to create fun, entertainment and a memorable place for everybody to enjoy away from the pressures of the modern world.